It's been God this entire time. People think of manifestation as some kind of third-party universal law that is governed by the world. I think that is what the generalist society likes to think of manifestation as. It's been God all along. When you manifest something, so to speak, you are asking God directly for something that you want in your life. And the reason that you may not get that manifestation, or as I like to call it, and we'll go into a little bit more detail on, is what you're not praying about, right? Is you're not really connecting with your source and with your creator when you're asking for those things. You need to pray for the things that you want in your life. And so, gosh, the way that my life has changed once I understood this concept. Why have you lost your faith? Why have you lost faith? I've been there before. The day-to-day grind, responsibilities, they creep up on you. You go about your day thinking, I need to have it all figured out. I need to know everything on my own. No one can help me. I'm a lone wolf. No. No. I need you to realize your faith is a superpower. Your faith is a weapon that will protect you against the wickedness and snares of this world, right? The prayer to Saint Michael the Archangel: protect us against the wickedness and snares of the devil, the distractions, the temptations. Understand that you can do anything and everything that you desire and that your heart wants and desires through Christ. But you need to pray. You need to ask for what you want. Ask God for what you want. Don't let yourself feel like you need to figure it out all on your own, right? And I was once there, and that's why I'm making this video. It's unscripted because I want to just speak to you right now. You may be watching this and you may be feeling lost. You may be feeling scared and lonely and afraid. But I want you to understand that God has a plan for you. And before you exit from the video thinking to yourself, I've heard this a million times, let me share with you why this is true and why it is really something that you need to remind yourself and live with, the constant reminder that God has a plan for you. So God doesn't work on a chronological clock. God works in the infinite, in the universe of universes. It is the powerful realization that you have to let go of what you think your life should be. You have to let go of what you think a timeline of your goals is. And what this means is not, don't have goals and don't have things to strive for. No, it's understanding that you not only need that, but you need to pray about it, because God is the one and only that can decide the fate of your life. Do God's will for your life. And so what this means is that you literally can continue to chase your goals, understanding that God is the driver. And so the beauty of this is you are not alone. You are not alone. God has a plan for you, but you need to be a little bit delusional. Delusional in the point of chasing your goals and your dreams, because others will not realize the plan that God has for you, and you don't realize the plan that God has for others. It is only once you sit down and you get on your knees and you pray to God. And listen, I'm Christian and I'm a Catholic, and I pray the rosary every single day because it is literally a spiritual weapon that has gotten me to this point, God willing, everything that I not only need, but most of what I want in my life. I'm 24 years old. I recently just bought a house. I have a car that I enjoy driving, right? And I'm not some sort of influencer, some sort of rich guy coming on here telling you, hey, buy my course. No, I'm telling you that once I let go and I trusted God, I started to get the things that I used to pray for. So before you get angry and get offended at what I'm telling you, go be my guest. Go try to figure it all out on your own. Go let me know how that works out for you. You might get a little bit ahead, but you're quickly going to realize I can't do this all on my own. And that is the point of Jesus coming to this earth as the Son of God, is saving us. Not only so that we can have a beautiful afterlife that we need to work for and we need to be deserving of, because we are all just sinners. But the point is that we are not alone, because Jesus forgave us. He gave us life everlasting. So when God created you and put you on this earth, do you really think He didn't have a plan for you? Do you really think He doesn't have a plan for you? God doesn't work in a chronological order. God is ever present. God is the past, God is the present, God is the future. Trust God's plan for your life. Trust that there is a plan. It is so painful to try and do it all on your own. I've been there before, and I cannot begin to express the anxiety and the fear that would overwhelm me in doing so. I had an interesting experience to where I started to read and study the scripture. And in that period, it was like a week where I really dove into it. I literally started to notice Jesus in my life. We need to have a sort of humility towards ourselves in our life. No one said that the road of faith, the road of Christianity, is going to be easy. In fact, it is not the case. The closer that I've tried to get to my faith, the more that I've prayed the rosary, and I do it every single day, ironically, the harder the sins were pulling at me, the harder the temptations were coming at me. And as a man of God, as a woman of God, you have to understand that the road of Christianity is not easy, but it's not supposed to be easy. But if you follow God and you fear the Lord, you will be given a beautiful life and you will be taken care of. Just as the birds in the sky are taken care of and they are fed, so will you. One of my current favorite verses is Philippians 4:13. I can do all things through Christ who gives me strength. What does this mean? It means that you can literally do anything and everything of this world through Christ. Why? Because you get strength through Him. So that means you have to follow and carry your cross every single day and put your faith into Christ and into God, the Creator. And as a result, you will live a life of achievement, of prosperity and success. God has beautiful plans for your life and for my life. But you need to learn to trust. You need to learn to trust. And that is something that is very difficult nowadays. But when you let go and you trust God's plan for your life, you will begin to see the burden ease.